Hello Scorpio, welcome back. This is your monthly reading, May 2024. Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising sign, depending on what you resonate best with. These will be your messages. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what comes through for the month of May. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Scorpio, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Scorpio, we are going to have a look at the messages that come through. Then we'll have a look at money and finances, love and relationships, overall health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and the overall energy for the month of May 2024. Okay, Scorpio, so I'm feeling something is going on with the relationship this month. This could be a relationship with your spouse, with your partner. This could be on a romantic level. This could also have something to do with work. This could be an agreement. This is something that you're thinking about. You're thinking about a relationship or a contract or an agreement with somebody. And I feel, Scorpio, there's a little bit of challenging energy with this month. I feel there's some blockages, there's some walls, there's something that you may want to do, you may want to get started doing, and there's some kind of block, some kind of restriction. It could have to do with this relationship. For some of you, Scorpio, I'm feeling this could be a new relationship that you may want to start, you may want to move ahead in a relationship with somebody. You may be eager to initiate a relationship with somebody. There may be some kind of block here. And I'm picking up something, I'm feeling something with a lot of emotions here. For some of you, I'm feeling some block of expression. I feel you may be thinking about this person. If this is a romantic relationship, I feel you may want to express how you feel. You may want to talk about how you feel. You may want to express some kind of sentiment or some kind of emotion. And I feel there's some kind of vulnerable energy here and some kind of block preventing you from doing this. I feel you want to open up. You want to talk about how you feel with this person. And there's some kind of wall. There's some kind of block. I feel there's something that may not feel safe in this relationship because I'm feeling a lot of blockages here. And for some of you, if this is some kind of agreement, I'm picking up something possibly with work or something having to do with money or finances or work and some kind of loss or some kind of lack of with some kind of an agreement. So I feel there could be some kind of agreement that falls through or some kind of blockage and some kind of agreement in which you need to talk about something, you need to express some kind of terms, and there's some kind of risk, some kind of risky feeling, some kind of vulnerability. And I feel there's some fear surrounding this individual or this agreement or this contract or this relationship. For some of you, Scorpio, I'm picking up some kind of energy, some kind of fear moving forward in this relationship, fear of getting in too deep, fear of losing this person. If this is a romantic relationship, if this is a new romantic relationship, Scorpio, I'm feeling that you may be fearful of starting this relationship. You may be fearful of moving forward with this person for fear of losing this person, for fear of a breakup. So there could be some kind of emotional energy, some kind of holding back of emotions, not wanting to talk about your feelings, not wanting to express yourself for fear of opening up, for fear of being rejected, for fear of losing this individual, for losing this person, or for losing this relationship. And for some of you, if this is some kind of work agreement, this could very well be some kind of contract or union or agreement. I feel there may be something that you're holding back from saying for fear of losing this contract. For some of you, this could have to do with work. You may be fearful of stating exactly what it is that you need in this work environment for fear of losing the contract or losing the agreement altogether. But I feel there's this holding back. There's something that you're not wanting to say, something you're not wanting to talk about, something that you're putting up a wall against, some kind of emotion that you're not wanting to express, some kind of conversation, something that you don't want to say for fear of losing something or someone. And especially in romantic relationship here, if you're dealing with an individual, I feel you're afraid of opening up and saying how you feel for fear of losing someone, for fear of losing the relationship altogether. Scorpio. But I feel it's something that you're thinking about a lot this month. And I feel there's a lot of challenging energy surrounding whatever this relationship is. So let's go ahead and check your money and finances for the month of May, Scorpio. So money and finances, Scorpio, I feel there's something you need to focus on regarding your financial situation this month. If you are dealing with some kind of losses, something with money or something with a job, I feel some kind of attention needs to be paid to your financial situation. For some of you, I'm picking up that something may need to be gotten in writing. You may need to get something in writing. If this is some kind of contract, some kind of financial contract here, some kind of work agreement that you may be fearful of moving forward with for fear of losing this contract, to get this in writing. I'm picking up something with make sure the terms are clear, make sure the agreement is clear, make sure you get something in writing, make sure you pay attention to the details of whatever this contract is. If this has to do with money, if this has to do with finances, or if this has to do with a job, for example, which essentially directly relates to money. I feel as long as this situation is brought to your attention, is addressed, I feel money can be solid, money can be good, because I'm picking up something that it's going to essentially be stable for the month. There's some kind of opportunity here to stabilize your financial situation as long as some kind of attention is brought to details, as long as you have some kind of plan. So let's go ahead and check your love and relationships. Okay, Scorpio. So love and relationships. Scorpio, it's going to be a very tricky energy for you this month. Romantic relationships, going back to our Two of Cups. If it's something romantic, I feel there's some kind of vulnerability that you're feeling. Afraid to share your emotions, afraid to talk about what you need, afraid of expressing yourself, afraid to take a risk. If this is a person you just met, Scorpio, for singles, I feel you may be afraid to move forward in this relationship with this person for fear of getting hurt, for fear that it may be too much, for fear of getting hurt, for fear of expressing how you feel and getting rejected. And I feel in relationships in general, it's going to be tricky. Something that you're essentially blocking off your emotions from someone. And I feel you're putting these emotions away. I feel you're hiding from your emotions, hiding about what you really feel or about what you really think, for fear of losing this person. If this is friendships, for example, you may not be wanting to express yourself in this friendship for fear of losing this friend. There may be something you need to talk about with this person. And I feel you're essentially hiding your feelings away and putting up some kind of wall, putting up some kind of block, and trying to maintain some kind of balance. But I feel underneath the surface, Scorpio, I feel there's a lot of emotion that you need to express. I feel, Scorpio, for some of you, I'm picking up an energy of feeling suffocated, not being able to express how you feel for someone. And so in the month of May, I'm picking up a very tricky energy, feeling like you have to be careful in every situation, that you have to handle every situation very delicately with this person for fear of getting hurt or for fear of losing this relationship. And for some of you, I'm picking up people pleasing. You may be in a situation, Scorpio, in which you feel that you need to please someone by staying mute, by not saying anything, for fear of losing this relationship. And so I am picking up a very tricky energy regarding this. Let's go ahead and check your overall health, Scorpio. So Scorpio, for physical health, I feel overall physical health is going to be good. I'm picking up a couple different messages here. I'm picking up that physical health can be very good overall, but I'm also picking up a message. There could be an individual directly related to your health this month, because I am seeing our Five of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles can indicate issues with physical health. So there could be a person, an individual, that is directly influencing your physical health this month. And this could have something to do with this relationship here. If this is this individual that you're afraid to talk with, afraid to express yourself with, afraid to talk about your emotions with, it could be an individual specifically that's affecting your mental, emotional, or physical health this month in the way that there may be some kind of issue with physical health. And for some of you, I'm picking up this message overall, coming back to our Five of Pentacles, as some kind of loss or some kind of fear of losing something, which may have to do with this relationship, in which case physical health, I feel, is going to be stable for the month. And I feel it's going to be important to stay grounded in the month of May, to stay grounded, to stay realistic. There is a lot of tricky energy here, a lot of walls, some challenging energy, some blocked energy in the month of May. And it's going to be important to stay grounded, to stay balanced overall. Let's go ahead and check your obstacle, block, or challenge. Okay. Scorpio, very interesting. We have our Woman of Cups, which can easily be associated with our Queen of Cups. And so I feel the challenge is coming through your own energy, Scorpio. I feel it's this wanting to be open, this receptivity. For some of you, I'm picking up this people pleasing. if there is a specific individual you're dealing with, I feel you may want to try to please this person at all costs. You may be wanting to do things for them or please them or make them happy. But in the meantime, Scorpio, what I'm seeing is you're suffering. You're suffering by holding things in and by putting up these walls to please somebody else. And I feel at the end of the day, it's this fear of losing that you have. You're afraid of losing somebody. So you remain mute. So you don't say anything for fear of losing this individual. But I feel there's a lot of blockages that you have here, some walls that you're putting up. And at the end of the day, you're essentially the one that's being hurt. So I feel some of your own energy is essentially challenging for you due to some of these blocks, some of these walls that you're putting up to essentially sacrifice your own happiness to please somebody else for fear of losing that individual altogether. So let's go ahead and check your overall message for the month. Okay, Scorpio, so we have our holy stone here. This is the card of protection. And I feel this month there is some kind of energy that you want to feel protected. You need to feel protected. This card essentially, we can see our holy stone in the middle, the card of protection. And this card essentially reminds you to expect some kind of blessing. There's some kind of blessing that can come in. This energy of this card is going to protect you. It's going to absorb any negative energies. So some of this energy that you have here, some of this more challenging energy in the month of May is going to be absorbed through this protective energy. It's going to be slightly lessened. And so you can use that energy to your advantage. And you can ask for assistance. If you feel that this situation is oppressive, or if this individual is oppressive, if there's some kind of situation in which you feel you need to walk on eggshells, or you need to be careful in some kind of delicate situation, there's something oppressive, something that may be suffocating you, you can use this to your advantage. You can call on help for some of these energies to come and absorb some of that heavier energy for you. Scorpio. So in the month of May, remind yourself you have some kind of protection. If you need it, call out to it. Call out for some kind of help, because this is a reminder that there's some kind of blessing that can happen here. And some of this heavier energy can be diluted. Scorpio. So that is your message for this month. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.